Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube. Ooh, her shoulders look like they was finna. Let me come back a little bit for y'all. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Sierra here. And today I'm doing a video. Obviously I'm doing a video. But today's video is gonna be a little bit different than my usual content. Today I'm gonna be talking about recent collaborations that have been coming at us, y'all. I did a little poll on my Instagram with like the Rick Owens Converse, seeing what you guys thought about it. And 68% of people was like not a fan. We're gonna get into my thoughts in just a moment. But I definitely want this to be a conversation, y'all. So definitely leave comments down below your thoughts on what I talked about today or these recent collabs. So the first sneaker that I seen going around or seen people talking about is going to be the Rick Owens X Dark Shadow Converse. It's a play off of the 70s style high top Converse. When I found out it was Rick Owens Diffusion line Dark Shadow, I was like, okay, it makes a little bit more sense. Because I know with that collection, he does tend to use a lot of canvas materials, nylons. So this collaboration with this style shoe definitely made more sense for Dark Shadow. And actually the official name is Turbo Dark. I believe it's probably like Turbo Dark Shadow, I think. And I've read a couple of articles talking about this Converse, talking about this collaboration in general. And there's one quote that I thought was pretty cool. When I think of Converse, I think of the black and white Chuck Taylors and the punk rock generation. These have always been iconic pillars of my aesthetic, says Owens. He says, wearing Chuck Taylors, you align yourself with a generation that was experimental. There is a confident dynamic to subculture. And I would say that Converse has definitely shown that they are an experimental brand, innovative brand. I mean, if you don't know, Converse has a collaboration with just about every main fashion label. Off-White, J.W. Anderson, A$AP Nast. And there's definitely a plethora of many other designers who they collaborated with, but those are like the top that stick out on my brain. I think it's great that they do collab with certain designers because it makes it a little bit more accessible to the younger generation or the people who may not can afford Comme des Garçons runway, you know what I'm saying? But they can get the Converse. Now getting into the silhouettes of the Rick Owens Dark Shadow Converse, as you can see, the silhouette, the base silhouette is still there, but some of the main little twists that stick out is definitely the elongated tongue. As you can see, it's extended pretty high up top of the shoe, and then the square toe. Getting into my thoughts. So when I first seen the shoe, y'all, I was just like, this ain't it. This is not it. The shoe itself, and then, you know, I went to Rick Owens Fall Winter 2021 show because that's actually what this shoe is from. It was featured in his Fall 2021 runway show. And when I seen it on the models, I was like, okay, it kind of makes more sense and it looks better definitely on the foot than just seeing it in air. I mean, first off, seeing this shoe, it definitely does fit the Rick Owens aesthetic. He's definitely played off of like this square toe, even with his Dark Shadow shoes, his mainline shoes, which sometimes eventually becomes Dark Shadow. So it's not even a matter of if it fits Rick's aesthetic, because it definitely does. It's just that certain pieces, and I'm pretty sure some people can understand where I'm coming from. Again, let me know down in the comments. But you know, you got the Rick stands, okay? The Rick people who only wear freaking Rick. And I feel like this silhouette, this Converse collab will work for that type of stan fan. Because I definitely feel like this Rick Converse will work with other Rick pieces. And I feel like people who are Rick stans definitely have the drop crop joggers, the lace skirt, the lace pants, or just like that overall gothic, dark, avant-garde aesthetic. I feel like this shoe would definitely work for people who have that type of style. Now, the reason why it's not fitting for me is because if you guys follow me on Instagram or if you've been following me on here on YouTube, then y'all know that I'm not really loyal to any brand. Yes, I love Rick Owens. Yes, I own a lot of Rick Owens. Not a lot, but I own, you know, a couple people. I'm just an open person in general, so I'm just open to like everything, different types of food, different types of fashions. And I would say that's why I'm like not too loyal to anything that isn't a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put these on with just like a light wash pair of skinny jeans like you can a regular 70s style Chuck Taylor. Like, this ain't that. This Chuck Taylor, I feel like you gotta really know what you're doing with your style, with everything, because the shoe ain't that cute. Let's keep it real. He said, when I see something ubiquitous, I feel like I want to distort it. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's some kind of adolescent rage, but that's one of the greatest appeals of the Chuck Taylor All-Star, says Owens. And it makes sense. So he took the Chuck Taylor and he was like, how ugly can I make it? But if you're into it, you're into it. You love it, I like it. Let me know what y'all think. Oh, in case any of you guys are wondering, do want to get these, I couldn't find a release date for them, but they are set to drop this year in the fall. So turn on your notifications for, baby, if you want to get them. Next collab we're going to be talking about is going to be the Margiela Reebok collab. And this collaboration, I'm going to tell you right off the back, I am super excited about. Reebok has actually collaborated with Margiela in the past. And although I love Margiela, those like boots that they have with Reeboks, I just wasn't a fan of. They just I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. That's what they say to me when I see them. So I had to pass on those. And when I seen this collaboration, immediately memories of like my aunt just came to me, because one thing I know about Reeboks is they are insanely comfortable. My aunt will work in a hospital. She actually still does. And I just remember she would buy a new pair of black Reeboks every freaking year because she would just say that they are just super comfortable to work in. So, and these Margiela Reeboks, I would say, have about the same comfort level as the originals because they have the same exact Eva sole. That's the soling that they use for their shoes, which is like really soft, really just foamy, and yeah, you know what comfortable feel like, I'm sure. And if you see the sneaker, it kind of looks like somebody painted over it, and that's because somebody painted over it. In case you guys don't know, Margiela actually uses this paint technique on a couple of their other pieces. If you go to their website, they have like bags, wallets, shoes with this same painting technique. And the official name for this technique is bianchetto, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And with this technique, again, it is hand painted, and it is actually said to chip over time. And if you know anything about Martin Margiela, then you know that he founded his brand off of deconstructing or upcycling pieces that he would find at the thrift store. So this bianchetto technique, saying that it will deconstruct over time, is definitely true to the ethos of the brand, I would say. And the price for these babies is going to be $350 US, and they are said to drop January 30th, which is actually next week Saturday. So get on it, okay? I know if you go to their website, you can sign up for notifications, so as soon as they drop on Margiela's website and Reebok's website, you will be alerted. If all goes well, your girl will definitely have them, so I'm definitely looking forward to the 30th. Oh my gosh, y'all. Literally, I'm obsessed with these. I feel like they are beyond being wearable, beyond being classic. It's just such a great piece to just have and look back on, you know, years and years later, like an archival type of a piece. And this is something that you guys may not know about me, but in high school, I was definitely a true sneakerhead. I was the one standing in line for shoes. My favorite was definitely Jordans, okay? I had the cement 3s, which was my favorite. I had the playoff 8s, I had the bread ones, I had the cool gray, and the rest that you would get from getting a new pair and styling it. Sneakerheads know, y'all already know. Now I'm just like, I don't like to overconsume. I definitely like to get those pieces that I find, or sneakers that I find to be super classic and super wearable, which I believe that these Reebok Margielas are definitely that. I'm gonna wear them with skirts in the summer, with little cigarette jeans, with wide leg jeans, with joggers. And if you don't wanna wear them, just snag them and then go to StockX and charge a couple more $100 for them. Probably even thousands. I can see these being up in the thousands after they drop, so we shall see. And I would love to know what you guys think in terms of how these collabs will do once they drop. Do you guys think that they're gonna sell out? Do you guys think that they're not gonna sell out? Definitely let me know down in the comments. The last sneaker I wanted to talk about today is actually not a collaboration, but again, I told y'all I wanna get back into sneakers, and these Yeezys 451s is really speaking to your girl. I don't own any Yeezys, but some of you guys may know, but I have always been a fan of Kanye. Will always be a fan of Kanye. The man got me through 8th grade. Say what you want to say about him. I know that he's going through a lot. I know that he's saying a lot, but it's probably the cancer in me. But I'm like, you know what? Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's going through it right now. And I feel like any person that's been through some shit can just tell he's going through some shit. So with that being said, I love everything that Kanye does creatively. I think that he's a freaking genius. And the reason why I don't own any Yeezys is because it's literally impossible to get your hands on them. Like, I don't have a friend that know a friend that can get me them shoes. So I just be like, how do y'all be getting them though? And it's like, I don't want to ask people like, do you think you can get me? I don't want to be that person, you know. If you offer, look, if you offer, I'm like, okay, sure. But in the past, I just feel like those shoes, they sell out in like seconds. Although I know some people be like, just apply for the raffle or whatever like that. I guess I just wasn't too into it to like do all of that. At the end of the day, I'm just like, when I was younger, the high school Sierra would definitely do all that she can, y'all. I'm telling you, I done stood in lines from like 4 a.m. to like 10 a.m. for, specifically those was the playoff 8s, I remember. But I'm just not with standing in lines and doing the raffles. It's too stressful. It's just not for me. Now, with that being said, these puppies right here, I might go back to high school Sierra because I really want these shoes, y'all. They look super comfortable, which I know the Yeezys, the like slide-in shoes that he have are really comfortable. I have friends that have like products from Yeezy and they all say that they are just insanely comfortable. So on top of them being insanely comfortable, they're really freaking cool. I know the creative director behind Yeezy sneakers is Steven Smith. And he actually worked for Reebok in the past, Nike in the past. I was actually watching his interview today. I'll leave a link down below in case any of you guys haven't seen it and are into sneakers. He was saying that he got fired from Nike and how Kanye was just like, I don't know why they would fire you. And like Steven Smith, he was saying like he has over 34 years of like sneaker knowledge. And he thought it was crazy that Nike got rid of him too. And in an interview that I was watching with Steven Smith, it seems like him and Kanye are just like this, probably creatively. Like they mesh super well because he was saying that he's into like doing innovative things and working with color and all of this type of stuff. So, and if you know anything about Kanye, then you definitely know that Kanye is above the wave. You know that Kanye is innovative and is always just on point when it comes to predicting what's gonna be hot in the future. So I think that him and Steven Smith have already been doing good things, but these babies right here are it, okay? They are it. I love the color. I love that they're in like this sandish, tannish looking color, so I can like wear them with multiple things. And to the silhouette, the overall just everything about the shoe is just so freaking sleek and chic. And this Yeezy 451, I think, was said to drop in like 2019, but Kanye, he goes back and forth of saying like when it's gonna drop. He'd be like, I'm excited for this to drop in 2020, and then it don't drop. So, but I love that about him. You know, he keep people guessing. It's just like when it does drop, people go bananas because shit, you've been waiting for about 4 years. He's been talking about it. And I couldn't find a set release date, although I did see this one article that said they're set to drop February 2021. So your girl is definitely gonna be on the lookout for these guys. All right, y'all, so that actually sums up this video. Those are all of the collabs / sneakers in general that I'm gonna be talking about today. And if you guys actually like sneaker content, I would definitely say go check out Keezy TV. It's not easy being Keezy, but yeah, he has all of your streetwear videos, your sneaker videos. I'm sure y'all already heard of them, but yeah. Again, be sure to let me know what you guys think about these sneakers down below in the comments. Would love to know, would love to engage. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.